Why B2B selling is different compared to B2C selling? When COVID-19 hit, many business owners who are B2B service providers started attending digital marketing courses and started applying the strategies that they have learned. However, they are still not getting the right results that they want. So many of them come to me and they ask me this. They say, Jonathan, is it because B2B doesn't have digital marketing strategies? Does digital marketing strategies not work for B2B service providers? Now in this video, what I'd love to share with you is the difference that you've got to look at when it comes to marketing B2B versus marketing B2C. Now a common misconception that I notice about most B2B versus B2C is this. Many people think that, hey, marketing is the same, digital marketing is the same. Everyone is buying for the same reasons. You're probably wondering, aren't they both trying to solve a problem? Yes, they both try to solve a problem, but their motivation to solve a problem is very different. So in this video, I'll share with you that although you're still selling a product to a person, experience has shown that there's a lot of difference when it comes to marketing B2B versus B2C. So let's look at B2C first. So if you look at B2C, customers are always looking for deals and entertainment. So this means that your marketing needs to be more fun because customers are driven by emotions. However, when it comes to marketing B2B, clients are looking at ROI, they are looking at efficiency, they are looking at expertise. Clients in B2B are driven by logic and financial incentives. And this is why in B2C, customers appreciate education, but they do not necessarily need it to make a purchase decision. But in B2B, clients want to be educated. Another thing is B2C, customers can make purchases directly. They don't need to ask anyone if this is a good product or should I get it. But in B2B, clients always need to talk to their business partners or their bosses before they make a purchase decision. So this means that your time to close a deal involves many more decision makers. Another thing to take note of is this. Customers in B2C are not necessarily looking for a long-term solution or a long-term relationship. However, in B2B, customers who makes a purchase are looking for something that is very long-term. So this requires a longer sales cycle, longer contracts, and longer relationship. So now that you understand the difference between B2C versus B2B, let's look into the areas for us to focus. As B2B transactions always take more consideration, involves more people, and requires more decision makers, you want to focus on the logic of the products and its features at different levels of selling. Remember this, there's little personal emotions that's involved in the purchasing decision. So as a salesperson or marketer, you need to craft your message and focus on understanding the client that they're speaking to and how they are operating within the confines of the organization's procedures. If there's two questions you are got to ask yourself in the first meeting is this person you're speaking to, what is their role? And what is most important to them at this point of time? As your prospect is listening to you, they only have two things in mind. Number one, what is the ROI that I'm expecting from this deal? And number two, can I trust this person to do the job for me? When you understand the key differences, this makes a big impact on your content strategy and also your delivery. It's all about sending the right message at the right time. Another thing to take note of is this. When it comes to building a B2B funnel, you want to use the top of your funnel to build brand awareness and promote education using blog posts or social media. If you're serving to corporates, use LinkedIn. But if you're serving to micro entrepreneurs, small businesses, medium-sized businesses, you still got to use Facebook. At the middle of the funnel, you then focus on building relationship with your prospects using automated webinars or contents that can help your prospects to understand how your products and services can solve their problems faster and easier. Once they're interested to meet up with you, you want to design the bottom of the funnel to help your prospects to make the final decision. At this stage, you can use tactics such as ROI calculator, free demo, trial period. All these will help your clients to finalize their decisions. I hope this short video has given you some insights on the biggest differences between B2C versus B2B selling. If you're interested to know more about B2B selling, do remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel as I'll be sharing more strategies to help B2B service providers to scale their sales. Till then, have a great time, scale your sales. I look forward to see you in the next video.